Hi, my name is Noor Hosseini, and I'm a data scientist at TIBCO, and I'm here to teach you how to get the most out of using Team Studio. So let's say we have a data set which has customer information for a made-up telecom company. So what we can see is that we have a key identifying different customers, along with some information about where they are, their age, and some other information that we don't necessarily think is super useful to us. Maybe we want to create a subset of these users for some purpose further down. What we could do is use filters. So if I look for filter operators in our operator column, you can see we have two types of filters, column filters and row filters. So column filters are quite simple in that they will just pick up specific columns within the data set. So let's say I'm interested in looking at customers who live in particular states and are of a particular age. So I'm only interested in the state code and the customer age. I can very simply connect the column filter to the dataset operator and select, so the customer ID, that would help me identify the particular customer. There's the state code, so where they are living, and the customer age. If I select just those three, this custom filter operator, I'll run it really quickly, will give me a subset of the data that is particular to the columns that I previously selected. So let's say we want to filter by customer age. We want to select just people who are below a certain threshold. We've done some market research. We think 33 and lower is the subset of users that we're interested in. We can do this by just using a simple row filter, connecting that to the data. The yellow button that appears requires us to define the filtering conditions. Now notice that you can either have a lot of conditions that are met, so that means that they are all and, right? You're specifying things that need to be that all of the requirements need to be met, or you can choose sort of an or, which is that one condition must be met, so it could be either or. In this case, I'm going to start off very simply with just the customer age, so that would be the column, and the conditions that we can use, as you can see, vary quite a bit. So I'm going to say that they must be no greater than 33 years old. Let's start with that. So if I look at what comes up, we see that we have all the different states and our customers are up to 32 years old. 33 was our cutoff. We specified that we don't want them to be 33 years old, right? Let's say you want to take it a step further and we want to add in a state. Maybe we are only interested in people who live in California. When you are specifying a character of string sorts, a data type of string sorts, you must use these single quotation marks. So in our case, we would use Cali, like KA, state code, and single quotation marks for our operator to work. So now we're expecting it to give us back the customer age to be less than 33 and the state code to be only California, which is exactly what it has done, right? It's given us only California state. But maybe I'm interested in expanding that out. Maybe I want to include some other states. You can also change to script mode to have more sophisticated sort of filtering conditions. So when we change to script mode, we see this. And if we wanted to specify this is where we'd be able to specify more complicated filtering operations. In this case, let's say we wanted to add in that we can also look at Texas as a state, but still have the customer age requirement of being less than 33 years old. So we would do this by simply writing or and adding in these similar requirements. I would just change the state code to Texas. Notice that your available column, so this is from your previous operator, what's been input into your row filter is here, and therefore it's reminding you of what they look like so that you can specify them here in the filter script mode. So if you press OK, OK again, run the filter again, we can see that indeed they're either from Texas or California, and that their age is, as we specified, lower than 33.